to the Fiberside Summer Crawl. My name is Debbie Floyd, and I'll be your host today. On behalf of all the shops that support the Fiberside Chats, I'd like to say thank you to you for being here today, and a special thank you to Gail Sandberg Douse from Longmont Yarn Shop, who began the chats and brought us all together. Our summer crawl is an opportunity to travel and visit the unique and special small businesses that work together to promote and support the Fiberside Chats. We have 4 guests today, and to keep us on time, I will be monitoring the clock closely, and only if time permits, we will host a Q&A with the shops during their 15 minutes. Please use the chat to post your questions for the host to read aloud. If you would like to follow up on anything you see or hear today, we encourage you to contact each shop directly. Contact information will be posted in the chat if you want to jot it down, and it's also going to be available on our website, fibersidechats.com. So welcome. And once again, be sure, let me just say that we do have our presentations that if time allows, we will have the Q&A, and I just want to restate that we may not be able to get to all the questions, but each of the presenters has a helper who will be answering them in the chat for you. So hopefully your question we'll get to it, we'll be able to answer it, but if not, please reach out to each of the shops if you have any other questions. Now,
Debbie, I see that we have like 2 minutes before it's absolute start time. I'm just wondering if you could tell us whether or not there are any Fiberside Summer Chat, or sorry, Fiberside Chats coming up.
There are, and I do want to talk about that. Actually, we have 3 that are coming up. We encourage you to go onto the Longmont Fiber crawl page and look and see what those are that are coming up. There are 3. The first one coming up in September is Isabel Kramer. She's going to be followed by Sarah Scharf, and then Corey Eichelberger is going to be in October. But we encourage you to go in and look at what their presentations are going to entail and sign up under your favorite local yarn shop in order to make sure that they get credit for the reservation. So, and I'll repeat that again at the end of this presentation. All right. So we have 4 guests today, and what I would like to do is tell you that we are going to, at the end, announce 2 winners. Each of the shops will announce who their 2 winners are from the Access Pass holders. If your name is called, you're going to receive a $25 gift card from the shop who called your name. And someone from that shop will email you with the details of your gift, how to redeem it. And at the end of our hour, we're going to announce those names again. So today we're going to be visiting Cindy Michael from Harps Thistles Yarn Emporium, Jen Reeves from A Little Knitty, Jill Lerman from Hill Country Weavers, and Kaiwen Bethke from Knit ATX. So let's get started. We'll begin our tour today with Cindy Michael from Harps Thistles Yarn Emporium. Welcome, Cindy. You can take it away.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here again this year. I think this is my 3rd time participating in the summer crawl. I've been a participant in Fiberside Chats for a number of years now. And I just want to start out by thanking Debbie and the whole team behind Fiberside Chats and Fiberside Summer Crawl for all the hard work that they do in allowing me to have this opportunity to meet all of you. And I really do appreciate it. My name is Cindy Michael. I'm the owner of Harps and Thistles Yarn Emporium. We're in beautiful, historic downtown Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. If you can't remember Cuyahoga Falls, we're just north of Akron and a little south of Cleveland, so kind of right in the middle there. We will be celebrating our 10th anniversary next month, so we're very excited to still be here after 10 years. The last few years have been a little bit of a roller coaster, but we made it through. We're still here, so we're excited to be celebrating that next month. Let's start out with our information. So this is our shop information, our website, harpsandthistles.com. We are on Facebook and Instagram, and we do have a coupon code for today. It's Fiberside 2024. So if you're shopping with us online, you will receive a 15% discount if you use the Fiberside 2024 coupon code when you're checking out. And I'll remind you again at the end, okay? We do have also in our events page on our website, all of the information I'm going to be sharing is going to be here, and I think Debbie is going to put that in the chats for you, so you'll be able to get it, but we'll show it, excuse me, again, before the end of the chat here. When you're on our website, make sure that you sign up to get our newsletter. I send a newsletter out every week, and it does give updates about what we're doing here, but I also try to include interesting industry things like new stitch techniques or the latest patterns. I always include the Fiberside Chats, who's coming up and how you can sign up for that. So be sure and sign up for our newsletter, and also sign up for our wool perks, because when you make a purchase, you get points, and the points lead to more discounts. So make sure when you're on our website, you sign up for those two things. So we not only have our yarn shop here, but a couple years ago, we started dyeing our own line of yarn. So 1918 Yarn Company is our yarn line. And as I said before, we are located in historic downtown Cuyahoga Falls. So our building was built in 1918. So we kind of just felt like we needed to pay homage to our building, because that's one of the things that was drawn to me when I found this space, was the age of the building and the historic nature of it. So our colorways then, all the names of them are all derived from the year 1918, which is a lot of fun. Ask me anything about that year, I can tell you. So we are just finishing up today, actually. We have a shop hop going on, Heartland Yarn Adventure. Maybe some of you are participating in that. And we dyed a custom color for that. So I'm going to extend this custom color for just a little while longer. This one's called A Stitch in Time, and that was a show that opened on Broadway in 1918. So you can see there's some greens and oranges and pinks and golds. It's a lot of really nice, wonderful colors. A little bit of lavender in there as well. So the Stitch in Time, I'm going to put it on that page. I don't think it's on there right now, because I think it's this colorway is listed under the Heartland Yarn Adventure, but I will put it in the Fiberside Chats as well. So that's our custom color. I'm going down and have my cheat sheet here so I can remember everything I wanted to say. Something else I wanted to tell you about is our mystery knit along. We do 2 a year, one in January and then again in August. So our August one is going on right now. It started August 1st, but there's still time to sign up. We're only 3-4 days in now. And the cool thing about our mystery knit alongs is that I send out a clue every single day. So every morning at 8 a.m., you get a news email with your next clue. So you're just knitting a little bit each day. And it kind of helps to make it less daunting, maybe. So, yeah, sign up for our mystery knit along. It is also going to be on that page for the Fiberside Chats. Okay, so the kits that I'm highlighting today, I'm going to start off with one of my favorites. This is a crochet pattern. Let me take it down. This is called Darjeeling Tea, and it's done with 2 of our gradient cakes. So we take some of our variegated yarns and turn them into gradients. So we have National Orange Show, Jack Rose. This is done with 2 cakes of the colorway is called Taboo. We are out of it at the moment, but you can pre-order, so I can just dye it up as it's ordered. So don't worry if the colorway that you want is not available, we'll dye it up for you and ship it right out. So this is Taboo. We also have one called Hello Dolly, and this one is old photographs. One of the drawbacks of 1918 is all their photographs were in black and white. So we made a colorway to kind of reflect the photographs of that era. The next one I want to share with you, and this is one of my absolute favorites. Where is it? It's back here. Let me grab it real quick. You might be familiar with this is the Anova poncho by Casapinka. I don't think she likes the word poncho for whatever reason, but that's what I think it is anyways. So, and it's really cool because as you're knitting it, these little sections, you're using mini skeins to knit each section, and you're just knitting it. And when you get to this section, you're holding the mini skein double with the base color. So that's not intarsia, it's not anything fancy. It's just adding a color as you're going along. So it also gives it some texture. But this is our colorway, our mini skein set. And the mini skein set is called Day Dresses, because back during that time, the women wore dresses, more colorful dresses during the day. So this is our Day Dresses kit. I hope you can see the colors okay. There's 12 mini skeins, and it's way more than enough to do that poncho. We have 4 different colors that we have paired with it. I don't know if that's really showing well. This one's called Tiger Rag, which was the #1 song in 1918. Tiger Rag. And then we have our Porridge and Milk, which is the natural color. And then we also have Zane Gray. And that's just a really soft gray to go with the, so you have the same mini skein set, but different options for the base color. Okay, what are we doing next? The next one we have is, Killer Queen. So Killer Queen, this was our mystery knit along last August. Killer Queen, and that's by, who is that by? Mary Annarella, which is also Lyrical Knits. So this was done with 3 skeins of Rios. Now I have a lot of options on the website for this kit, but Malabrigo didn't get my shipment to me in time for me to show them all to you. So I'll just show you a couple. I have Primavera as the background color, or as the contrasting color. That's what I'm trying to say. So as a background color, we have Aguas is one of our choices. We also have Taurus. That would be another good choice with that. I think on the website though, we have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 options, and my shipment will be here, of course, tomorrow. Isn't that the way it always goes? So that's that. We do have all different weights in our yarn line. So the fingering is behind me. I'm wearing, you can see, this is my Spill the Tea, Marie Green's knit along. This is done in our Snook Sport. So Snook is the name of our building. All of the buildings down here have names at the top. So Snook is ours. So this is our Snook Sport. This one's done in arsenic worsted. And this is Jared Flood's pattern. It's Grettir. I'm probably not saying that right. Grettir. And I love the color work in this pattern. It's much, much, much too hot to wear right now. So it makes a beautiful model for the shop for the summertime anyways. We also have a few luxury yarns. We have Rothig, which is merino, mohair, and silk. And then we have our Tift, which is merino, cashmere, and silk. We have a beautiful mohair and silk that we put up like this. When I first started dyeing this, I would twist it, but it just got all smushed. So I like it better in the flat. So a lot of people come in and think it's roving, but it's not. It's mohair and silk. And then we also have a alpaca and silk, and this one's called Yada Yada. So, and this could be a great substitute for the mohair and silk. Some people have issues with mohair. Yada Yada, alpaca and silk would be a great substitute for that. So I think I'm going too fast. Oh no, I only have 2 minutes left. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and announce the winners of our gift cards. We have Erin Sybouts. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sybouts, and Karen Kanan. Congratulations. I will actually be just emailing the gift cards to you, and you can easily just put the code in online when you're making your purchase and use them that way. I guess I should show my sign again so everybody knows the code. Once again, Fiberside 2024 is the code. When you go on our website, it's good for any purchase on the website. And we are so happy for this opportunity. And thank you once again, all the folks at Fiberside for just bringing all of these great, the great talent to all of us makers, and being able to like interact with them and see them as real people and not just the face behind the designs. I think that's important. And I'm so thankful to be a part of it. Oh, right on the minute.
Thank you, Cindy. And now we're gonna go over to Jen Reeves from A Little Knitty. Jen.
Right. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for attending, and thank you, Longmont, for putting this on. I'll echo that. It's really cool to also see all these unique yarn shops that we all have a little different spice to us, and I love that. I plan to do this from inside of the yarn shop. Obviously, this is not my yarn shop. I am in exile because I have COVID, but it's okay. You can't get it from me. We are A Little Knitty yarn shop, and we are located in Milton, Washington. We just moved there about 6 weeks ago. So it's a new thing for us, but we're loving our new digs. We were previously located in downtown Auburn, Washington for the last 8 years. And we started out insanely small, like one bookshelf of yarn inside of somebody else's business. And it's kind of funny to think back to those early days because yeah, people would come in and say, this isn't a yarn shop. And I'm like, it will be someday. So I would love to share with you what that little yarn shop has grown into. So I have a little presentation and then I'll be back. There we go. Welcome to A Little Knitty yarn shop. We don't have any permanent signage yet because we just moved in, but all the gang is here. Even our little shop elf, Alfred. You'll see to the left here, there is a little antique shop. The prior occupant had an antique shop here for 6 years, and we are happy to have her stuff on consignment as she goes into retirement. We also have a cafe area that will eventually be a larger tea cafe, but right now you can just grab a friend, hang out for a little while. We love that we carry a kind of eclectic blend of universal yarn staples and Jody long yarn, Queensland collection, Noro, and especially those locally dyed in the PNW. And we even have some yarn that is from sheep that are here in Washington as well. Here's our square peg yarns. We'll talk about them later. This is from an alpaca farm just down the road. Not only are they a farm, but they're a rescue, which is awesome that the proceeds from the yarn goes to help the alpacas. We also have locally made bags and yarns from all over Washington State and the PNW. We love our local girl, Jamie Lomax, who has created the doodle decks. And we have a nice display of Trilogy yarns, who was just here for a trunk show recently. Here we have our selection of acrylics and acrylic blends, great for those kid knits and things that you really need to stand up to a lot of rugged play. We have, as I mentioned before, Noro, Lane de Nord, Juniper Moon Farm, Yarnelia, a little bit of felting tools, and this is our Malabrigo section. We just received 3 huge boxes yesterday, so we will be adding those to our online store. We're filling out our weaving section with more items from Ashford, and we can also order in anything you need from Ashford. We've added a little computer here where you can look at patterns on Ravelry for inspiration. Of course, we have lots of books. We have kits that we make in-house, and this is our classroom space. Samples are here in the back corner. We hope they will inspire you to knit something or crochet something that we have, or to show off how beautiful the yarn is. We have cross-stitch kits, crochet and knit notions, needles, and hooks. And we have some t-shirts that we have, and tote bags that we've designed in-house. Crochet is so popular right now, especially with the younger generations, and we are here for it. So we have stocked up on all this amigurumi fun stuff. And classes too. We have classes every Saturday and Sunday. We hope you've enjoyed your little tour of A Little Knitty, and hopefully you can come visit it in person. When I saw the Sun Shower Happy Hour pattern, I knew exactly the vibe I was going for, and it was one of Rainier Rose's latest mini skein sets. I knew I wanted it to pop, these neon colors to pop against a dark base, so I grabbed Cascade Heritage Real Black as my base color, and then I just wanted all of these beautiful colors to dance across the canvas. And in fact, at the beginning, I was so enamored with the pattern that I kind of forgot to change up my colors, and I should have done a little bit more changing here, but I was just having so much fun, I totally neglected to change it up. But it's so fun to watch how these colors kind of work across, they meld into the next color, and I just really love the look of that. So this mini skein set is a 10 mini skein set. It goes from a pink color and slowly fades. Each mini skein here fades a little bit more into the next color, and then same thing with the next color and then the next color. And so I just balled them up and then threw them in wherever I wanted. Sometimes it made sense, maybe it was the next logical color, and then other times I just really felt like knitting with maybe one of the variegated colors, so I popped it in. I have not finished my Sun Shower Happy Hour. I had total delusions of grandeur and it didn't happen, but I'm having the most fun knitting this, and it's really fun to be able to envision it in a yarn that a local dyer has made. So I wanted to pop in here a little video of Maribel working. I did speed this up double time because it's not a really fast process. She really is deliberate on where those speckles go, and this is one of her variegateds from her mini skein set. You can get these 10 skein sets in our online store, and then also we have also linked if you need the black color as well, we can get that for you too. We love local dyers at A Little Knitty, and it has been really fun to work with local dyer named Heather Ellis, putting together our house label of square peg yarns. So let me explain a little bit about square peg yarns. Square peg was named after my grandmother Peggy, who taught me how to knit. She passed away 13 years ago, so she never got to see the shop, but I know she would just love the yarn that it's named after her. It's also kind of named after me too, because I've always felt like a square peg in a round hole, in the best kind of way, not, not a bad way, but just in kind of a quirky way. I definitely march to the beat of my own drum. I consider all the yarns to be my foster children, and I'm just taking care of them until they find their forever homes. So I've crafted belly bands that have birth certificates on the back. They tell the name, length, weight, date, and location of birth. These yarns are not dyed by me because I'm absolutely awful at it. So that's where Heather Ellis comes in. She has allowed me to play with the label, the names, the colors, the inspiration, and she is the amazing person that dyes it all up. And I wanted to give you a little sneak preview into what she does. This summer, she has moved out to the woods a bit further and is dyeing up all of these lovely colorways under the fir trees, and she is enjoying it so much. So our latest collaboration is this summer road trip series. Every summer, my family and I head out to kind of local locations that we love, and try to find new ones each year. That are around Washington State and we can drive to within a day. First one is Wishin' on Waterfalls. This is named after, and I'll put up pictures of the inspiration pictures that these came from. This one hails from Bellingham, Washington. This colorway was inspired by a park that we lived by when our kids were tiny, and we would walk to this park almost daily. Now that we live a few hours away, we love to take a day trip up there at least once a summer to show the kids where they were born and the super cool park we used to live next to. The second in our series is, this one just lost its belly band, but I think it's okay because it's so beautiful. I will find her belly band. This is Ocean Shores Sunset. This one is inspired by a sunset picture from an Ocean Shores trip. For many years now, my best friend and her family have camped at least once a summer at Ocean Shores State Park. We used to go with them, but then I decided tent camping was just not for me. So we go faux camping. We either go just for the day and soak up all the camping vibes without sleeping on the ground, or we stay in a local hotel. It's all the awesome parts of camping and I get to do camping knitting without the hassle. Over the years, we have watched lots of beautiful sunsets off the coast of Washington. This road trip destination is actually one that we'll be planning to do this year. So this has not happened this year yet. But this one's called That Wagon Life. And I have to remember what I named these. I'm actually going to take this off. And this is inspired by a picture from Spokane, Washington. I did not take this picture, but it's a destination that is on our list of summer destinations. It's the world's largest radio flyer wagon called the Childhood Express, and it sits on Spokane's Riverfront Park. The next one on the list is Not Amsterdam. This one is inspired by pretty much every year we take a little road trip to Leavenworth, Washington. I think it's our favorite place. We always love getting as much fruit at the fruit side stands as possible. And my kids constantly beg to go to this restaurant called the Soup Cellar. Yes, we go get soup in the summer. My kids are a little weird. One night at dinner at home, my son was telling us about an upcoming band trip. He announced that we are going to Amsterdam for the day. And my husband and I looked at each other insanely confused. And my son sat there for a few moments, then exclaimed, "Wait, it's Leavenworth." Leavenworth is an adorable Bavarian town in central Washington and has been a location of many band and choir trips. I know my choir went there, and my son's band currently does. So in our family, if we mention Leavenworth, we call it Not Amsterdam. And this was inspired by one of my favorite little shops that sell all of these really yummy sauces and dips. And that is probably my favorite part of Leavenworth. Our last road trip is Mount Rainier. This was inspired by a picture of wildflowers from Mount Rainier National Park, and we are so lucky to have Mount Rainier right in our backyard. We love taking a day trip and going out and just soaking up all the beauty that are our beautiful mountains. So you're probably wondering, what am I going to do with all these beautifuls? And that is another part of our presentation here, is showing what we would do with them. So our first suggestion is, these are all from local designers. This is the Braided Rose Cowl by Kick and Crochet. She is a designer out of Auburn, Washington, and she has offered $1 off of her patterns with the discount code FSS Summer, and this will all be in our link as well, with a link to this pattern. This is a crocheted cowl that is great for one skein of fingering weight yarn. So grab any of these fingering weight yarns, even the most variegated will come out really cool with this pattern. Another one that I think is perfect for a busy yarn is called the Intersection Cowl, and this is by All Knit Up Designs out of Port Angeles, Washington. I don't know if I'll ever get that right. And she has offered us a discount code on the Intersection Cowl on her Ravelry page. Again, the link is in our link, and you can use discount code AKU2, and that will get you $3 off. And this is just a perfect project for a super variegated yarn. This is actually a past color by Square Peg Yarns, and it just shows off that variegated yarn in such a fun way, and is a really fun gift for somebody, because we all have necks that we need to keep warm, and just a really nice little pop of color up by the neck. And any of these, oh, and this is DK weight pattern there. I don't have a picture, I don't have a finished object for the third one, but I wanted to post in a picture here of the Baby Bobble Cowl, also by All Knit Up Designs. She's also offering a discount code, and it's a fingering weight cowl, and it would be really fun with something more variegated like this one, or something maybe more a little muted like these two, especially this one. So grab your favorite and dive on in to some of these local designers that we love so much. All right. I think I'm back. Oh, maybe. I don't know if my mic is working. Okay, I have thumbs up. Anyway, thank you for joining me on a little tour around our shop and to show off the amazing talent that we have locally. I'm so proud of who I get to hang out with and collaborate with, and they're just amazing people. So before I move on, the winners for our little $25 gift cards are Benet. I only have one name, so it's like Cher. She only goes by one name, maybe, from Urbandale, Iowa, and Lori Topiel from Voorhees, New Jersey. So I will be getting in touch with both of you, and congratulations. I think I have the pattern I'm wearing is Quill by Tiff Nealon, and I love this sweater so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And best wishes to you as you continue to set up your shop. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Well, next up is Jill Lerman from Hill Country Weavers. Welcome, Jill.
Hi. Hi, I'm Jill from Hill Country Weavers, and this particular year we wanted to pay homage to our beloved Suzanne Middlebrooks, who passed away this past September. Hill Country Weavers was her whole life's work. It encompassed 43 years of dedication and hard work. She successfully created a business and a community of people who came together to learn and share the love of making things with fiber. It was her passion to provide a place where people could find excellent quality fibers and also a place how to learn to make things. It was important to her to offer affordable classes, which in turn brought people together to form friendships and share their love of crafting. Suzanne was legendary and an influential person in the fiber industry. She helped many pattern designers, yarn hand dyers, and small businesses get their first start. And on a personal note, I just wanted to say she was a very dear friend to me, and she inspires me to carry on the legacy that she left us all to cherish. I hope you enjoy the film. Hi, I'm Jill. Welcome to Hill Country Weavers. Hill Country Weavers has been around for 42 years. My introduction to it was when I first began knitting. Everyone in Austin told me, "Oh, if you're interested in knitting, you need to go to this store." So I did. I went there, and it was amazing. There were so many. It was like a candy shop, full of all different kinds of yarns, fiber, all the energy there. The people there were all creative, wanting to make things, and I knew then that I think I want to get a job in this industry. Suzanne opened Hill Country Weavers in 1981 and ran the store until her passing in September 2023. So initially our store was concentrated on weaving, but expanded to include crocheting, knitting, spinning, and other fiber arts. What makes a good yarn store is first, the staff being knowledgeable, knowing their products, being able to guide the customers in selecting an appropriate fiber or yarn that they need for the project. Really what makes it a great yarn store is the people, not just the yarn. Everyone is here so excited to make things, and I mean, obviously it's the fiber too, but it's just the community of people getting together and getting excited about making items. We have yarns of every size and fiber type, from plant to animal fibers, from bulky down to lace weight. So you just twist in opposite directions and have a little tension on the yarn, and then I use my knee to make a bend, and then it comes back into a skein form. So we have an online store, hillcountryweavers.com, that anyone can shop at, and we ship internationally. But it's our brick and mortar store that's like our bread and butter. Everyone who comes to the shop is wowed. This yarn is called Handspun Hope. It's out of Rwanda. What I really love about this yarn, or just about this whole community of ladies, is that they wanted to learn how to make something that would help support their families. It's important for us to sell yarn with a story. This is Hedgehog from Ireland, and they are a very popular yarn with a lot of people because of their very vivid dyeing process. It's like gold, but it's got shots of aqua and pink with purple and blue speckles. So you can see they use a speckledy method. We're always looking for the next best thing, although we continue to keep favorites like Hedgehog, but we're always looking to change our inventory, bring in fresh items. I feel like everyone is great here because we're here to help the customer. The customer comes first, and when someone comes into the store, we greet them and ask them if we can help them in any way with whatever they're working on. Everyone is welcome at Hill Country Weavers, from beginning to super advanced. She had a yarn emergency. What was the emergency?
Because I'm going out of town. and I'm like, I can't not have my stuff here. It's just comfortable to come in here, and there's so many choices and so many creative opportunities, and you inspired me a lot during COVID too, because talking about, cabling and things like that, which is your thing.
Yeah, I love it.
And so since I talked to you, I've made a couple of cable sweaters.
Awesome. That is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be addictive. I will tell you that.
No, it is.
Yeah. We offer classes in knitting, crochet, weaving, spinning. We also have specialty classes that will teach someone how to make a sweater, or I personally teach socks. That's my passion. I love to knit socks, and I teach how to knit them two at a time. There's also beginning classes for people who just are getting started and they want to learn how to either crochet or knit or weave. This is our in-house brand called Naturally HCW, which Suzanne, she really wanted to promote dyers, hand dyers, to have nice bases to work with. However, it's taken off in our store as just using them as undyed. So it can be used either way. And it's a good price point for people who don't need to have a bright colored one. They just want something neutral to go with their project. This is a scarf that Suzanne wove herself. And it's out of our Man Shack fingering. But then she used another yarn, this pink, to just punch it up. She always was so good at color. Okay, so this is Farmer's Daughter. It was started by Candace English, who is a Blackfoot woman in Montana, and she wanted to help support the indigenous women there. The colors are inspired by the nature there in Montana, and it's one of the prettiest yarns, I think, here in the store. Oh, I wanted to show you, she made a colorway especially for Suzanne. This is on the base Foxy Lady, which is a mixture of merino, wool, and silk. This yarn, which is called Oh Dang, that's the name of the yarn. And it's because when they first made it, when they felt it, someone exclaimed, "Oh dang." A lot of our customers make the samples in our store, and it's very special to us because it's like giving a little piece of them, and it's a great way to remember them. Why do I like to knit? I find it's very calming. It helps me. You know how people have fidget tools and things like that? And I thought, well, there's people that are looking at their phones all the time, and what do they end up with at the end? Nothing. But if you're knitting, you actually end up with a project and you can give it to a friend, pass it on. But I think it is the tactile feeling, the texture of the yarn, but the repetitive movement of going over and over the same stitches. It creates a rhythm that's very soothing, which most people need. I definitely need in the world today. This is Manos del Uruguay. It's a woman-run cooperative out of Uruguay, and they are very big on paying a fair living wage for these women, and they really take their job seriously. They are very careful to each skein they sign. This one was signed by Alicia. It's super soft merino wool and has with a touch of nylon, so you can use it for clothing that it'll last. It gives a little bit of strength. And these socks were knitted with, they have a sock pooling. This is it right here. It's called Super Pool. That's what these socks were made out of. And so they give you the full skein to do the main part of the sock and the contrast color to do the heels, toes, and cuff. And actually, I not knit these. This is from one of my sock classes that I teach here at Hill Country Weavers. It's sock knitting is very fun because it's very portable, and you can take it along with you if you were on the bus, on trips. Okay, Hill Country Weavers is a destination for so many crafters. We've built a reputation, and it's just a place that people want to come and experience because they hear how big the store is, and they want to check out all we have to offer. There's many people that will show up with their rolling suitcases and say, "I'm here. Where's the yarn?" Come to my house and you will see that it affected my life. I have got so much yarn, but so as far as my craft, it definitely has. But the main thing is that it has changed from the people I've met here, and especially Suzanne, who's really kind of, she was kind of my mentor in all things fiber related. This spot right here has become home to people that want to come and sit and stitch together. They meet every Saturday morning, although it's starting to get hot now, so there may be a slight hiatus for a while, but they all love this store. This is a great place for them to get together, and they've formed a big friendship. And they also love Suzanne so much that they came up with the idea of yarn bombing. Well, they didn't come up with it. Yarn bombing existed, but they thought for a tribute to her, they asked people, and people in state and other friends that Suzanne had out of state would send little pieces of crocheted or knitting or weaving, and we put it all together in the backyard, which has the big oak trees. I think they wanted to find a way that they could use their skills that they learned from being customers here and friends with Suzanne, and to give back to her and help decorate the place that she made. This is La Bien Aimée. They're from France, Paris, France. She hand dyes all these beautiful colors you see. She's really known for bright, almost neon type colors. And her yarn was really important or wonderful that we got it, because there's not many stores in the United States that carry her yarn and were considered one of the flagship stores. This is the Suzanne colorway that Aimée from La Bien Aimée came up with for a tribute to her life, and I think it came out exquisitely. This particular pattern is the Love Note by Tin Can Knits, super popular. The tactile thing about this pattern is that you hold two yarns together. So her cashmerino base and her Surrey alpaca base here. And when you hold them together, they give you this kind of fluffy, light yet squishy fabric. I want people to know that we welcome all kinds of people, that we're still up and running. Even though Suzanne isn't here, we still are carrying on, and we've got lots of new employees, lots of young people that are bringing energy to the store, and bringing their flavor, their new ideas about the things that they're working on, and it helps us keep growing as a community. These are all the yarns that are named after Suzanne. Everyone wanted to make a tribute to her because of all the work she did and the encouragement in our community, the fiber making community. All of these yarns are women that attended and sold their yarn at our annual retreats. So I think they felt really close to her. Even though Suzanne isn't here with us physically, she is definitely still here in spirit. Everything that she's built, we want to carry on with her legacy of supporting so many women and their arts, and just all kinds of people, and she would want it to continue on too. So we hope that we'll provide this service for many years to come. The most fun I had with her was just being with her and listening to all her little anecdotes. She's so funny and shared so many stories with me, and I'll never forget her, and I'll always cherish her in my heart.
Well, I don't know what the magic formula is, but I just open the door every day and I welcome whoever comes in, and it's exciting. Industry has changed over those 36 years dramatically. I mean, there's been the eyelash trend, there's been and now we're in this hand dye trend. And so as long as I stay involved in it and stay current, I feel like it gives me that edge.
These are the words Suzanne wanted spoken at her celebration. You are never just customers, vendors, or just friends to me. You're the people I chose to be members of my extended family. Each interaction we shared enriched my life, giving me a sense of community, a sense of purpose,
and ultimately a sense of fulfillment.
Oh, should I announce the winners or do I have time?
We did put it in the chat.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful tribute. Thank you. All righty, so we're going to stay in Austin, Texas, and we're going to chat now with Kaiwen Bethke of Knit ATX. Welcome, Kaiwen.
Hi, everyone. Yes, we are still in Austin, Texas. Hi, my name is Kaiwen. Some of the people already know me. Thank you, everyone, today for joining me today. I want to thrill to introduce you to my latest passion project, Knit ATX. ATX means Austin, Texas. It's a heaven for yarn and the fiber art enthusiasts. The idea for Knit ATX was born from a desire to share our love and intensive experience in fiber art with others. Fiber art are not just a hobby, but it's a way to express your creativity, unwinding from the day, and even connecting with others who share the same passion. Unfortunately, we are just 3 months old baby, so I cannot share the tour of the story yet. But we have a photo we just did on a Knit in Public Day in the local bakery. Everyone had fun drinking coffee and knit for the day, or crochet for the day. So now, next, I want to introduce our favorite local dyer, Dawn Barker. Dawn Barker, I have to say, she is local Texas. She is first dyer and the designer to invent a sign pulling yarn and pattern. Her creativity is non-stop, and we are so happy to have her with us to be our guest. Let's see, Dawn.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Kaiwen. I brought 2 different patterns to highlight for you today. As you may, or if you're familiar with assigned pooling, you'll know that it's been around. I released the first patterns in the technique about 3 years ago, and since then I've had a lot of fun pushing it further and seeing different directions I can take it. And I brought one to show you today. So if you're familiar with this, but you are ready to try something a little bit different, I created a shawl pattern called Sampler. And I used actually 5 different stitch techniques in this one pattern. So I wanted it to be kind of like a redwork embroidery sampler. And so this is kind of a fun way that you can take everything that you've learned from a lot of my other patterns and apply it all in one place. The second one that I brought today to show you is a brand new one. It's debuting. We've published it earlier in the week, but it's really the first time that I've gotten to talk about it. This one is called Shimmer, and it's a really simple one skein bandana style scarf. And the thing that I love about this is that it's not only is it just one skein, it's also one of the easiest assigned pooling stitches to create. So if you're new to the technique and you want to try something new, but you don't want to invest in a really big project, or you're worried that it might be too hard and it's intimidating, then Shimmer is a great place to start. So this is Shimmer. I also created a special colorway for my friends at Knit ATX to help celebrate today's event, but also just their opening. And it's called Spark. And Spark is purpley blue, almost periwinkle background color. And then the accent section of this one is actually a blend of pinks and purples. So they also have knit up a shimmer pattern, and Kaiwen's sharing that now.
Yeah, don't forget to talk about your Fiberside Chat upcoming.
Yes, I have a Fiberside Chat later in October. Late October is when I'm scheduled, so I can't wait to get to talk a little bit more to all of you. And then also, I would love to, if you are if you are in the Texas area, I know there are a lot of people from different states that come to that event as well, but I'll be at DFW Fiber Fest. I'll actually be teaching 2 classes this year and also vending with Kaiwen at Knit ATX. So, and Dale will be here as well. He's sitting across the table from me right now knitting. He's being camera shy, but he'll be with us as well. So thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for coming to be my special guest. I just want to quick show more her yarn. We also have, the one we have is a silky solo base. So with a silk and wool, it's wonderful to knit shawl with. We also had a summer market. We also have Aurora shawl, Aurora color, and Bunchy Blue Bonnet. I'm just going to show a few of them, and Redwood. They all on our website. Just to let you know, when you purchase her yarn today, you will get a shimmer pattern for free with the Ravelry code. So don't forget about that. And we also, this is limited, so don't forget to grab them as soon as you can. So now I'm going to talk about other yarn we want to talk about. Is our favorite yarn, La Bien-Aimée. But this one is special to me because Silk Tweed is her Amy's summer yarn. She let me to try right away. She said, hey, try to knit this to see how you like it. So I knit actually 2 tops. So I would like to show you. The first one is Rockety. I use her heel dough color. It's variegated. It's fun. And use her mohair silk, but you can use any silk, mohair silk to match it with it. It's great top. I like it. It's quick knit. And then next, I'm going to show Tara. I just finished this one. This is called A Stay from Justina. I like it is how the pattern still show the last pattern very well. And it's a quick knit. I knit this probably 3 weeks.
That was fast.
I'm speed knitter, so yes. Yeah, so this is another one. The other one I would like to show is Autumn Pullover from one of our favorite knitter, Rory Ofer. She used lichen color in Silk Tweed and mixed with Fua Fua from Moondray. I do have Fua Fua from Moondray in our website, so you can match it then. One good thing about Fua Fua is the cashmere, so it will be really soft, not inch, if you don't like mohair silk. So that's what we have for the Silk Tweed. And I want to show you guys the colorway, how it look like. So you see, it has 2 colors. It's very tweedy. When you knit it, you feel like a little hard, but it's gonna be very soft. This blue sweater, Tara, can you tell really quick?
This is Plenilune by Alicia Plummer, and it was knit just with Fua Fua, held single. It's really soft and light and wonderful to work with, and just 2.5 skeins.
Yep. So next, I'm going to talk about another yarn we like this summer, Blue Sky Organic Cotton Sport. We all know Blue Sky has the best organic cotton yarn, but now they have a sports base, which is a soft and light, and they still have many, many colors. Let me show you some sample. The first one is a baby blanket bounce. This is really fun knit because you can play all the color on the Blue Sky, and it's fun knit. You just need a 1 base color with the other 4 or 3-4 color you want to play. So that's fun knit. And next one I have, I have been knitting a lot. This is another summer project I made with a Hohi Lakatoli. This is called Adriata. You can see even it's a cotton yarn, how the pattern show very well on the last panel. So it is really fun and easy. Okay, so next. So, of course, we're gonna offer you kit, right? Who does not like to have a kit? Kit is easy and quick. So we are happy for Earth yarn. We always like her yarn. So we decided to do also chick cow kit. So you just need a 2 skein of the yarn, 1 Earth 16 fingering and 1 skein of spinal grid. Let me show you the cow. This is a fun small cow with slip stitch. It's a fun and very engaged knit. You will not get bored by that. And I want to see the color. This is one of the colorway. And this is all on website if you have a color. And then I forgot to tell everyone, the special colorway for the barker was called Spark, because we like a spring bring. And next one, this is another kit. Okay, so now let's move on to next kit we have. We are very happy to discover Cowgirl Blue from South Africa. They are really fun, and they have this cool cutaway shawl kit. We love it. I'm gonna show you. This is gray summer knit, has 4 different gradient color, and it's really good for Texas or any, I would say every place. If you want to go out at night or even a wedding, you can wear them. It's super nice and soft. And I want to show you one good thing about it is the project bag. It's this project bag and include a pattern with it. And every colorway has different color. Okay, let me show you guys the last. This one, I want to talk about some accessory. I also have some row counter from Twice Sheer She. This is very new. All you need to do is put on your needle, and you can roll the number. When every time you change your roll, you change it. We have been selling a lot in our store. Everyone loved it because they all have different character in there. I have an owl, I have a cat. It's super cute and very fun. And this way, you don't need to find your row counter anymore. It's on your knitting. The other one I'm gonna do really quick is a bag. Who does not like bag? This is a cute bag from Micah. It has a pocket. It's cute. You can put your yarn and your anything in it. You can do a matching set with a keyring chain. This one you can put a little bit accessory, stitching marker, tapestry needle. So you can put in with you on the way to go. And last one, I have another new project bag. This is from 65. I love their bag. I have them before, but this year they changed something. They got a 2 leather ring. Here you can see. So you can put on a stripe like this. So either way, you can use it this way or that. So, okay, let's move on. I want to talk about our, we do have a class. We have an in-person class and workshop, and also do some private lesson. And just it's all on our website. The last thing I want to talk about is Emba. Emba is one of our favorite teacher. She very grateful to be in my store to participate a top-down sweater workshop for the top-down yoke seamless. It's gonna start on September 8th, Sunday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. 2 hours. It's not every week, so we have a schedule there. You can check. And don't forget, if you sign up for this class, you actually get a 15% off discount on our website for anything. It will be your one time to stock up for your class. And next, we do social. Yes, we do social event. We just started doing social event twice a month, sorry. Every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can see everyone got a popsicle. We got an AC room, so it's cool, so you don't need to worry about hot. We're gonna keep on doing that until we had a physical location. We will still keep doing it. So that's conclude my presentation. Thank you, everyone. I want to let you know we got a discount code for you today. It's called Fiberside 24. You get all our featured product on the special page. We have the link for you. You get 15% off all of the item. You also get free shipping for over $100. You also get free gift on all your order. We did get a special Knit ATX stitching marker for you when you order over $150. And yes, we ship worldwide. Don't worry about Canada, we got you. And next, I want to congratulations to Mary Martin. I believe she's from Virginia, and Lonely Joe, I hope say your name right, from Texas. Thank you. But I want to say one more thing. I would like to give people who participate or purchase our yarn from our store to have a chance to enter the drawing. We are giving out Cory confetti, one skin called Nightfall. This is very special. Amy let me special carry this during my soft opening. So I would like to give away this yarn. When you order, place until August 31st, which is a code until August 31st. You can use that to make a cow. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Kaiwen, and best of luck to you as you get your store up and running. That's wonderful. So co-host 2, if you would please go ahead and spotlight all of the presenters from this session. Yay. Well, thank you for attending the summer crawl today. Thank you to all of these shop presenters who shared their unique and special offerings with all of us. Please consider using one of your reaction buttons if you'd like to show a little Zoom appreciation to all of our presenters today. And I have a thank you. Thank you. The contact information and the schedule for the Fiberside Summer Crawl Shops is on our website at fibersidechats.com. Please take a look. You'll find the first 3 featured guests there, and I just heard that Dawn's going to be another one in October. That's exciting. So be sure to register for one of the speakers with the Fiberside Fiberside Chats. And be sure to register under your favorite LYS store in order for them to get credit for your reservation. So a follow-up email, as you know, is going to, with a link to the recording today, is going to be made available to you within 48 hours. If you need to leave, go ahead and do so now. But if you can, stay online. I'm going to tell you about the shops for next week and share the names of this week's prize winners. So thanks so much for joining us. All right. Next week, we're going to be welcoming 4 stores, Yarn and Honey, 4 Pearls, Southern Twist Yarns, and Yarn on Front. And today, the names of the lucky folks, once again, who won gift cards from our presenting shops, Erin Seibitz and Karen Kanan have each won a gift card from Harps and Thistles Yarn Emporium. Benet and Laurie Topwell have each won a gift card from A Little Knitty. And Jacqueline Volker and Betsy Doherty have each won a gift card from Hill Country Weavers. Mary Martin and Lonnie Joe have each won a gift card from Knit ATX. So guys, that's it for today. We can't wait to see you back next week. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.